So we have Gragas, our orange Terran in bottom right, and Pantheon, our red Protoss, top left. So I was hoping, I was talking to Aussie and Worst before this cast, and I was saying, I don't know, well, first of all, I don't know that much about PvT in general because I'm not a Protoss or a Terran player, but I also don't know that much about a lot of the possible Europeans that could be playing in this tournament, so I was hoping that maybe you could have some informed opinions in that regard.
I thought basically mostly North Americans would play, so
I don't know. I mean, generally we hang out with the North American crowd, Aussie and I, but there are quite a few Europeans, I think, in his Discord, and quite a few Europeans have expressed interest in participating in these events. So,
okay, there you know much more than I do. But if so,
well, we'll just have to wait and see what the vibes give. Seem pretty standard openings from both players so far.
like this scouting seems a bit early from Protoss, which I like. Get the intel in.
Yeah.
As the weaker race, you're always one step behind, so try to get more information. Smart Protoss.
Well, unfortunately, Protoss wasn't turning on their map hack correctly, and they missed a great opportunity to 12 necks. But, 19, 23 necks, whatever, it doesn't really matter, does it? What builds do you usually like to open with in PvT, New Ocean?
Man, don't ask me for my openings. My openings suck. But
do you do 2-gate in PvT as well?
No. Oh yes. I think the answer is yes. I wish I could 12 necks, and everyone is saying 12 nexus is so overpowered. Yet I die every time I pull the 12 nexus. Every time.
Dang. Just unlucky.
Very safe, solid build by both.
Yeah,
smart.
we're
Gragas checking out the middle if there's any boxy gate.
That's almost a that feels. I guess he's doing the end scouting.
It's
thing.
an end scout.
Yeah. So this is actually pretty standard. I was going to say maybe that's a little too cautious, but this is just how Terrans scout. Presumably to see if they can do a quick Marine SCV rush against a 12 Nexus, I think is the point of that. But he's not going to see Protoss is at a close position, and Protoss didn't 12 Nex at all. So just sending out first couple goons to, sending out one goon just to force bunker and force a little bit of damage on those bunkers or Marines.
Do you know what I would think would be cool?
What's that?
Maybe the Protoss is Gypsy, because Gypsy plays such a crisp and nice Protoss nowadays.
You think Gypsy signed up for this tournament as an off racer? I guess that's a possibility. He likes playing every race, so.
And he's freaking good with it.
He definitely is. The Worst is in the chat saying he would never. I also think that Gypsy would probably play his main, because I do feel like Gypsy is very competitive. Continuing to just go very standard. I think it was a 23 Nexus by a Protoss.
How is the timing for the command center? Is it 50% the Nexus? The economical advantage slightly. Who do you think is getting better out? As a Zerg, which I'm a bit biased. To me, Terran is always ahead. How would you assess the position?
I think it's pretty even right now, honestly. I mean, a little surprised actually that the Terran went for a tank first, because I feel like usually nowadays like
Yeah.
Terrans like to go vultures first. Well, I guess okay, he did go vulture first. I'm just blind. My bad. Okay, this is just totally standard. I think it's pretty even for both players. I like that Terran is out on the map getting map vision with the vultures, getting mines out. Really, really pretty standard play. I mean, very nice by both players, I think. Nothing to write home about so far. It does look like maybe Protoss is trying to go for a very quick, like 5:46 minute-ish third off of 2 gates. So also very standard.
They both play very safe.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
they will get the probe? Will they get the probe? Yes, they got it.
Oh wow, that's a really nice little pickoff. Not game changing, but just a little frustrating for the Protoss. But yeah, pretty early third. I mean, 2 gate is very much so a standard build, but 3 gate and 2 expand is a little safer, you know. And yeah, Comedian is pointing out in the chat that it's definitely an A or S rank Terran move to know the probe timing. Yeah, very, very nice, crisp play from both players so far.
By the way, oh, thanks for the raid, Acorus Gamer. By the way, very strong photos from, please correct me, Chech. And I hope you had a really nice stream as well. And Comedian Forever, I'm from Germany, good old Germany, or bad new Germany, however you want to call it. Oh my god.
This is interesting.
Turns.
I'm wondering why Terran was even
nice. Ooh, will you get the...
Why was the Terran even out in front of his base like that?
Because he want... I thought he wanted to get the third expansion ASAP. The third base as ASAP.
That seems pretty ballsy.
Trading tanks for goons every day. Every day I would do that. But it was a really amazing move by the Protoss because the mines are still there.
Oh wow, got that. Very nice by the Protoss players.
And CX is pointing it out really nicely, like he caught him totally off guard with the move around. That Love Snow is Terran, isn't he? And I'm doubtful that Love Snow could play off-race Protoss in that tournament. Like it's a high quality demon.
No, absolutely not. But Comedian in the chat is saying that potentially this is a Love Snow Terran move because he likes to do those little, like very early tank move outs. I haven't watched Love Snow play in a long time. Very much could be. Yeah, so I don't know.
Is that an academy?
Wow, getting a lot of probe kills here.
75 minerals, ladies and gentlemen.
And despite losing those tanks, it seems like Terran is still in an okay position, adding...
After the snipe, same economy, only 15 population ahead.
Yeah, so he's going up to 5 factories here. I wonder if he's going to try to do a timing push.
I think he will try a drop, try to create some chaos that the macro is shaking up, and behind the drop, he will then push out. At least look, there's also the how is the Terran unit? The starport is on. Never mind, going straight for the science vessel.
Mm-hmm. Getting 6 fact up now. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still very confused about that early tank push out though. That's just so random. Like he wasn't making a command center on location. He wasn't making one on the high ground. It just seems so unnecessary. That's a cute little move there. I didn't notice that.
Maybe it is Love Snow. Because Love Snow really wants to style.
I suppose so. Honestly, it's been a while since Love Snow has hung out with us, so I don't even know if he's still active again or.
Oh, he's active. Sometimes he's streaming and stuff. He's active.
But this Terran does seem to be sober currently, at least. So that leads me to believe that it's not Love Snow.
By the way, I love it that Comedian Forever is putting so much into the chat. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, thank you, comedian. We love the participation.
Any any other ideas out of the chat who the Protoss might or the Terran might be? By the way, everything so well played. Maybe. Oh my god, the vultures.
Oh yeah,
How
that's a
many
lot of
kills in
damage.
those two vultures? 75 minerals. They hit like DTs. They are faster than DTs. They drop off 3 mines and
Yeah,
all for 75 minerals.
but it was also a very, very delayed reaction from the Protoss. And both of these
Ooh.
players, now that I'm looking at it, are actually pretty low APM too. The Terran is at like 175. It bouncing between 170 and 180. They're both basically bouncing between 170
The drop
and 180.
is coming in super painful.
I do
Maybe
really
that-
like this drop though, yeah.
Maybe that base will even... Never mind. Come on.
Okay, well, this was... I don't know why he picked up
Ooh.
his vultures to re-drop them. That's an interesting tactic when they're faster, just running around, but okay. I feel like he kind of missed an opportunity there.
Yeah, big
He
time.
could have done a lot more damage.
That
but
was
there wasn't-
really not the play.
There wasn't a lot of probes there, so, you know, I guess it doesn't really matter. This is nice,
But oh, never mind.
causing the Protoss to break down their wall.
Oh, no, he wouldn't need to break it down. Send 2 zealots in.
Well,
Those drops create so much value. Okay, so we have it a bit differently. I think the science vessel is out. Big fight going on.
this is, I mean, Protoss is clearly ahead, but this is a pretty questionable fight, IMO.
Yeah,
Seems like the Protoss maybe is just getting a little frustrated.
I think he's briefed, and I think the Protoss might think he's more behind after the drops.
Protoss still has no advanced tech to speak of. He's just going full gateway, man.
Check out that command center.
Yeah. Again, pretty ballsy. This Terran maybe has more balls than sense, but
That Terran doesn't give much damage, I tell you that much.
yeah. This Protoss is also, I mean,
How?
Just some
Wow, the
questionable
upgrades are really amazing. Comedian Forever. What
Yeah.
are the upgrades of the 1-2 against 0-0-0?
yeah, and the fact that he doesn't have, it seems like he doesn't have any arbiters on the way, any carriers. He's not even doing shuttle play, really.
That Terran is winning this game, man.
Okay, he has one. Okay, 2 Stargates about to come up for carriers. Protoss does have a very nice probe count. Hopefully he doesn't make any more, because it's approaching too many probes.
I think he had only 4 bases for 75 probes. I think he should... But it's, the Terran
Yeah.
is playing now really standard, but now in a really awkward way. Also, placing Is Azi participating in the tournament? Because look at the new mind placement, I love it. Between the entry to the natural and the main army, those mines will for sure find their value.
I'm not sure that I'm not sure that's an Aussie move, but
sorry for the insult. I would never.
I'm almost wondering if this is Moonrai. The Protoss, I mean.
Ray plays way more aggressive, wouldn't he?
Well, the Protoss is playing pretty aggressive in a way.
Yeah, but I feel like Moonray is pushing forward because he's not the greatest macro. And
yeah, you're right. I don't know what I'm thinking, actually. Moonrai would never overproduce probes. He'd have like 40 probes.
Are we at the point where the Terran can just A-click? Why even siege?
Yeah, this Terran is just going to steamroll now. I mean, he's basically perfect 3-2 timing, as far as I can tell. I mean, I don't really know Terran timings, but this seems about as good as it gets to me.
It could be if you're speaking about foreign Terrans, and if this is the case, we have to hear something. It could be also Wolfix.
Oh yeah?
Because it's a very... There's aggressive, fancy plays, the execution is good, and he plays awkward, because I think Wolfix doesn't play standard, and that's no standard at all.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's about to come knock down bottom left. Let's see if Protoss can do anything to stop it.
Terran will be on more bases than Protoss.
Yeah, and he's obviously scouted the carriers, making glass already. He's mined up a little bit. I wish he had some vultures here to reinforce. Okay, he does have
tanks.
Vultures. Yeah, I think Protoss cannot save bottom left. I kind of wish that the Terran didn't put his tanks in melee range of the pylons. I feel like they took some unnecessary splash damage there, but not a big deal. Already going ahead in supply.
What I don't understand by the Protoss, why to throw up additional buildings over there?
I don't know. I do like the cannon placement like a computer, just like putting them in just like random places. So maybe this could be a Protoss computer.
Maybe. I think it's desperation time. I wonder if there's +1 on the Inceptors, like else there's no hope at all.
Looks like the Interceptors actually have +2 already.
Really? Let's find out. Yep. Oh, you can see through that? That's smart.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I always thought I need to wait out until one Inceptor is out. And then you have to check it.
Well, you learn something new every day.
And with the Aussie stream you learn so much. I mean, as a caster and as a coach, he has so much experience on what things you have to pay attention to get better. By the way, guys, if you want to get better, become one of the Patreons of Aussie. And maybe get some coaching, because I can tell you from my experience, getting coached by Aussie makes you a ton of better, at least in PvT. In other matchups, don't give me... I can't guarantee you it, but in PvT, live coaching pays off so well. You might even have a chance as Protoss against overpowered Terran. Speaking about overpowered Terran,
I mean, these carriers are doing some work. I think Protoss is still in a lot of trouble, but he's, I don't think he's lost a carrier yet.
For sure he lost one. I'm very certain those were 5.
He literally just did. Okay, I'm blind. I should stop talking. Why did you do this to me? You should have been casting this.
No, it's absolute. Man, Keen, this is one of. I was really sad when I knew that you were casting yesterday, and I thought we wouldn't cast. When I knew Rasovi was dropping out. So, shout out to Rasovi, by the way, really nice guy. So, I'm very happy that we are casting. But with Worst, the cast is also really nice. It's so cool to cast with you people.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Looking at the game, the Protoss has turned it around with the carriers, which is crazy. Maybe it's... No, it's not. But it's crazy.
Yeah. Very nice comeback. I mean, it looks like Terran is actually just completely broken now. I don't think he's going to be able to recover from this.
Yeah, I would say other words, but I won't. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
What were you thinking? Were you going to say something about the state of balance in Brood War, perhaps? Oh wow, we have some Corsairs.
Oh my god, the styling. Which Protoss player would do something like this?
This is hilarious, actually. This is I'm thrown for a loop. I have no idea who this Protoss is, because they're clearly not like Bonneth. Bonneth would be very, very much so better at controlling his units. But it does seem like
lift up. That's why you had this there.
Yeah, before I saw these Corsairs, I was going to say that the absolute lack of carrier control also leads me to believe that it could be Moonrai, notorious for his very, very, very poor carrier control. I would also use other words to describe it, but I'm trying not to get Aussie canceled.
Akina, I'm afraid we are team demonetization. Here is casting rule. By the way, what's going on in the chat, guys? Yeah, Acronis Gamer. Maybe if there will be a highlight video, that part should be there.
Yeah, stage games. That's about what I was thinking.
Nice wording.
So Terran is in a pretty awful position right now. I think this attack is going to end it.
That game is over.
Yeah, it's just a matter of GGing out.
Man, comedian forever, you're baiting me some bad jokes as a German with your comments.
Remap asking who's the Terran? I don't know, Remap. Is it you?
I think Remap would have won it without such an advantage. And it was not Wolfix, I take everything back.
And they're saying, everyone was just saying it was, Doubt or some other top player.
Nice. Yeah, but Doubt is not one of the... he's very strong. By the way, really nice guy in real life.
I know Ozzy was saying, it was funny listening to everyone, all the players after they played their games, giving their thoughts on who they were playing, because a lot of them were very incensed, and I was just thinking, I can imagine a bunch of players are probably thinking oh, if they lost to a Protoss, it's definitely Bonneth or something, or if they lost to a Terran, it's Gypsy. They're just gonna oh, there's no way I could lose to a player unless they're the best player.
Yeah, by the way, that comparison is also making Staged Gamer, who says everyone who loses Doubt and everyone who wins is Hera, and Hera is the best of AoE 2 player.
Oh, yeah.
Just
Is
so
Doubt kind of a
quite
joke?
funny. Yeah, like he's like a 40-year-old guy from, if I'm not mistaken, Serbia, who plays the game since like 30 years
Mhm.
and plays on experience and still invited, but like he always loses.
Dang, poor guy. Maybe he
Nah,
sounds like more like Artosis, but
I mean, they both live off the game and have a happy life, so yeah, could be. But I mean, Artosis is more a caster than a player,
yeah.
so
I bet he makes more off of his stream playing though than he makes casting. I'm not sure. It's probably close. He definitely makes a lot for both.
I can tell you from what you get more PTSD when I hear the TTS. It's crazy.
Oh god, yeah, I cannot imagine how he deals with that.
Uh,
But if I was getting that paycheck, I'd probably deal with it too. Anyway, we have our players again. Gragas at the bottom left this time. Pantheon, our red Protoss, at the top right.
Wes and Mana Dog are discussing if it's primal. No, it's not prime. Is it? Ooh.
No, I think they were joking about Doubt being primal.
Ah.
But Protoss very just slightly caught a glimpse of that factory, but I'm not sure if he actually saw it. It's like Sulky in that ZVZ series that he had. Strange factory timing, or factory placement rather. I don't know why he did that. Just be cute. Another cross map PvT though. Pantheon again going for just probably another 23 Nexus.
I wonder if Gragas is going for a two factory push, because last game everything was going in his favor and he still lost. And maybe he snatches and says, "Man, I have full confidence." Full confidence by the parent player in his capabilities of winning this in the mid and late game.
This eBay block is very funny to me. I guess it will be a slightly later. Oh wow, almost losing that goon. Okay, I'm really starting to lose confidence in this Protoss now.
Maybe
so we know
the Protoss is primal.
Yeah, we know the Protoss plays very standard. They have really poor reaction times and make a lot of questionable decisions. So, do you know any Protosses that could fit those criteria?
I can tell you so much. It can't be me. I don't have the. But I would put my money on primal. Yeah. Also for coming back and then winning it. Like I like primal has lots of fighting spirit. So it might be a really good call by Mana Dog and West in the chat.
Yeah, so I'm not so sure that Primal does use carriers, and I'm also not so sure that he would ever sign up for a tournament, actually. I don't think I've ever seen him play a tournament, and he's like...
Oh, the Rumba is perfect. But also
yeah,
that
this
was
is a great...
Like, he should have made...
Oh. I think this is a great SUV block.
But this is beautiful. Like, if the goons... Oh, of course, if goons can disappoint, they will disappoint.
It depends on what you mean by using them stage games, because he definitely made them, and they definitely got a lot of damage. In terms of micro, not really.
I think it was real, and Gragas is even playing more defensively with the... Crazy. Man, how can you not be a fan of Pantheon? I mean, he was really behind with everything. The Boon push was perfect.
Yeah, that was a very nice comeback on his part. Very delayed again. Oh wow, is he? Oh, so close, so close. That would have been very annoying. And I don't think that mine actually blocks the Nexus, does it?
I feel like those mines always block everything.
It might just make it just like one hex off, but it kind of looks like it's not going to block the Nexus at all. Must have though, because we waited that long.
Nice one-staged game.
Looks like pretty similar to the last game. We're going for a very quick upgrade turn.
Feels to me like the Terran plays execution-wise much better.
Yeah, that was the shocking part to me of Red's comeback, because it looked like Terran was playing strictly better the entire game, and it looks like he was, like, theory-wise preparing for the carriers correctly, but he just ended up losing way too many units to them.
Which Terran player could you think of throwing it from that position? Because if my life would have been on the line and I had to bet, I would have went all in on the. Oh, nice! I think the scout was, the shuttle was scouted. I would have put all my money on the Terran, yet he lost. Let's see how the who even shuttle speed, and it's quite open. It's quite open. If that one turret is going down,
Mm-hmm.
there are also no mines.
Let's see what the Reaver can do. Again, Reaver is also proof in and of itself that it's not primal. Immediately losing the shuttle for no reason.
Maybe it's primal. That is so. That could be literally me, but I know it's not me. Sorry for spoiling.
There's a lot of ways to describe that, and none of them are positive.
This game Gragas has to win.
I would hope so.
He's upgrade-wise ahead. He has 5 economy less. He's on super same time on 3 bases. Is the Protoss already going for upgrades, or what's the... He's going for desperation carriers already, man. There's such a big window where he can push in. Is the academy already there? I'm watching it on Twitch, being honest, because then I can see also the chat. Let me change to...
Yeah, if you watch on the Discord, you can see the chat as well. It's popping up on there too.
Not... Can someone message something in the chat? Because I thought I didn't see it.
No. So, sorry, look at the... You're watching the wrong screen. Not the StarCraft screen, but the webcam stream, which is showing like my logo on the bottom right. I have 2 videos on Discord.
Anyway, while we're troubleshooting, Protoss continuing to go carrier. We are building a very strange pylon wall at our natural. This Protoss is just very confusing to me.
I think he's giving primal vibes.
I don't know, man. I've never seen anyone do stuff like this, but Primal would... I mean, Primal likes Polyploid specifically because it's like really good for Arbiters, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, man. and I'm not quite sure about the Terran either, because I feel like upgrade Terran isn't that popular anymore. I feel like it's kind of gone out of style. So maybe it's someone who's like,
Oh, Mini Renek, thanks a lot for the follow. Thanks for supporting Azzy, great content creator on StarCraft. Thank you.
I think it's clearly someone who's like at least high B, low A, but is maybe just like stuck mentally in like 2023.
That's a nice description. Man, the Terran has to win that game.
Yeah, I mean, Terran is staying very close in supply. I feel like the mineral only specifically will be very good for, massing Goliaths and Vultures, which we'll need to do against these carriers.
But he has no comsat, it's crazy. Like, he's playing completely blind. I think this was also in the last game an issue. Just chilling on 3 bases, no comsat.
Very greedy in that regard. I mean, he has a perfect amount of SCVs.
So going that early for carriers is paying off big time. It will pay big dividends.
Yeah, he's going to have 4 carriers out, I think, by the time this push hits. If he
no, there's
pushes.
no push. No, there's no push. He will be minimum on 6 before anything is sitting. And he's completely in the dark.
Yeah. That does take some guts from Terran. I feel like playing in the dark is so scary like this. Just sitting in your corner of the map. I mean, the free map pack that Terran gets is usually something that you would want to take advantage of sooner, I think. Guts or forgot. Possibly he forgot it.
Finally we got
perfect scan.
How is the reaction now? Is he unsieging and going forward? No, very patiently waiting for the Goliath.
Seems like his upgrades are actually a little not quite as timed correctly. He only has 1-1 and he two. Okay, second upgrade just finished.
That just came in. Okay, how is the Protoss? Is he already on +1 attack? Already on +1, getting the +2.
I find that upgrade timing for Protoss interesting too. Like, this guy clearly was just planning on going carries from the get-go both games.
Yeah. It feels... I really wonder who the Terran is. Because I think with Terran you have always the information advantage. With the vulture speed, you see everything. And then you have the comsat. I think he's not taking advantage of the strength of his race.
Yeah, but I do think he's going to catch this army out.
Ooh, the science vessel is gone. Nice catch. Yeah, but Protoss is playing it right now. Decision-wise, really good. Taking the high ground, moving out the carrier. And he's already adding, is this bad mana? Already adding in there. The execution is really horrible.
From which side?
From the Protoss.
Well, I don't know if that's enough. Oh, okay, I think Terran is. I honestly think
that
Terran
base is falling.
Yeah, Terran might have it this time.
Yeah, especially with the Protoss execution. Let me tell you so much, that's not Bonnet. Whoever the Protoss is, if there are foreigners, European foreigners in it, that's not Bonnet. Also no Pro Pull.
Maybe a wannabe Bonnet. Do we know anyone who wants to be Bonnet? Yeah.
There might be some truth.
So
in
it might be anyone. Okay.
I don't
Carriers
get
again
smart
doing
out
just
of.
massive damage. Massive damage.
I don't know. I don't like the trade at all. At all.
I don't know. Is it good when Terran loses their whole army to kill a mineral only?
Look at the supply difference. Like it's basically 3 base against potentially 5 base, and
Yeah.
he has the army supply advantage still. So every trade is a good one. And if you look at the carriers, most of those carriers are already low HP.
Yeah.
So 4 of them are really low HP. The shields are off. Maybe I would even place 2-3 shield batteries somewhere.
Interesting.
I mean, you can't lose them. If you lose 3 carriers, the interceptors are so little in numbers. But nice carrier micro for the moment. No. Oh, nice addition of the Dark Templar. Man, with the carriers, that guy could be me. That's really horrendous. Sorry for the insult. Sweet
So-
lord, my Protoss heart is bleeding in that game. Sorry, Yakin?
Oh, I was just going to say, I mean, despite the fact that this is, questionable carrier micro, still getting a lot done. A lot. His economy is in the dumps. Honestly, I don't know if this is the correct decision right now. I kind of wish Terran would stop wasting smaller armies, but also just attacking the interceptors might be the correct play, because Pantheon has just so little resources available. I think this might crush this expansion at 6 o'clock, though. The combined forces.
Yeah. But I think Stage Points gave a really good call. It's if the third can be continue and the fourth on 9 o'clock, he will still be fine. But the Protoss is a conundrum to me. I think the carrier micro is really not good, but he's getting the job done. He's just getting the fucking the job done.
Yeah, I think the army for Protoss is just too big now. He's going to be able to take out that expansion, and
with again shuttle reaver players.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, getting on top of these factories is pretty much game over, I think. He's going to kill the armories, and
that's so big.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Man, I really feel bad for Gragas, but man, be more active. That's also an issue. Like, is it going down to 6? No. Yeah, this is not looking good.
I suppose this is exposing some of the weaknesses of the upgrade Terran style.
I think he was still ahead. I think this is exposing the issue to just chill in your base until minute 15 and then thinking about moving out.
Well, you can't just let Protoss players continue making carriers, right? You have to kind of do some sort of timing push to hinder them before they reach like a critical mass.
Yeah, but he didn't the scan was super late, and he greeted it out. But there's a base at 11 o'clock, which is untouched for the moment.
Yeah.
It was untouched.
Not too many SCVs there, but killing that Reaver is nice.
Yeah, but it's still now 5 bases potentially against 4 bases. Man, I think the Goliath micro is really not there. I heard from Fogarty at the BSL LAN that it's really hard to have good a Goliath micro against carriers, but
Yeah, it's tough. I
brutal.
mean, they're constantly moving. They're constantly going over high ground, so you can't really see them.
And just like that, Pantheon did it. That
Yeah.
crazy man.
For all of his faults, he is looking to 2-0 the series.
And there's a good old saying in Germany: success counters every argument. And
Yeah.
Pantheon has success, and that's at the end what is matter. What does
That is
matter?
very true, very true. We can't deny his results. Oh my gosh, look at all those units just tripping ovation.
Jesus. We
Poor
already
guy.
hit in that series so many moments that should get into a YouTube highlight video. It's crazy.
Well, at least they didn't get into a permanent vortex. But I'm
By the way,
guessing that our Terran hero is going to call it quits pretty soon.
Yeah, that was right. It's right now quite some nice carrier micro. Look at them at the gas bank and mineral bank, yet no shield upgrade, no armor upgrade.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he even has a bank at all with that low probe count. But I guess he just all he needs to concentrate on is these carriers. This is all that matters right now.
Man, that game would feel so bad for the Terran, and I'm saying this is very biased Protoss player.
Yeah,
but Gragas was so resourceful, not leaving the game, going for another base at 6 o'clock, even 11 o'clock. But 11 o'clock is scouted.
Again, any second now he will be calling GG. I guess I have to respect players who do stay in the game. I am not one of those players.
He's for sure playing for his tournament life. Man, the grind is cool. It's so exciting. I would really love to know who it is.
I know. I can't wait until the players are revealed. Really not much to say right now, though, other than, I mean, Protoss is pretty much mined out. He's looking to take 12 o'clock now.
Protoss is mined out?
Pretty much, yeah. Oh yeah. No. That's actually more than I thought there would be at that base.
I mean, his probe count is so low. But if he can stabilize somehow...
Well, the probe count being low actually suits him right now because he's been on 2 base mining for quite a while.
Nice. Well, even that, if Pantheon is struggling with the minerals, maybe... Come on, better... he's getting
looks like
it!
He's... he didn't even get the
close,
one
but
carrier.
Yet so far.
That's so sad.
Painful. Those are
you know
carriers.
The Terran is like sweating his balls off right now too. He is trying so hard.
Yeah.
It looks like he's actually mining at the top left from a little hidden CC. That's cute.
That guy is cool, man. Maybe he's playing like Klauso.
Oh yeah.
In the IPSL, the TVT series against Artosis, he was playing like Zerg, he was expanding all over the place like a crazy man.
Hmm. So, I mean, I guess props to our Terran Gragas here. I mean, it's possible that he could come back. It still seems very unlikely.
I think 12 o'clock is up and operating.
Yeah, it definitely is. So, Pantheon getting a little bit of a lifeline yet again. He's going to scout this hidden base, I think.
But it depends if he's... Oh, and he's even paying attention to it.
Yeah, very nice.
But it doesn't matter, the 12 carriers...
Yeah, it's just so hard to defend these bases with all of this high ground around.
But the Goliath really putting on work. He can't break it for the moment, but it opens up the natural and is thereby the third and thereby the entry to the natural.
I'm surprised he's going out on the map.
Ooh! I think this is what you have to do. You have to pressure those Come on, get those Inceptor snipes.
That's almost 12 carriers at this point, and there's a handful of ground units. I mean, but giving up that 6 o'clock base is kind of insane. Like, it's just dead now. There's nothing you can do about it.
I think you make mistakes out of desperation, don't you?
He's never going to catch these carriers either.
Yeah.
Unless he immediately just makes me eat my words, but it's almost as many carriers as it is Goliaths. So,
but if you would I think the same amount of Goliath nearly can kill based on the carriers.
I think 12 carriers could be sitting directly over 12 Goliaths and not being microed at all, and they would still win.
I have really bad experience with carriers against Goliath. Let me tell you that much. Ooh, there will be the mine of the century going on.
Mine of the hour. I think if Pantheon can just consolidate some ground units, which it does look like he's trying to do, this carrier force is basically unstoppable at this point.
By the way, I really think Pantheon is a smart player.
Yeah.
Like, craft-wise, he plays really on a very low level, but adding the DPs, adding the Archons, playing all over the map, getting rid of the expansions, like he's playing very strategically, very target-oriented.
Watch it turn out to actually be Bonnet.
No. But they're the micros again really good. Maybe we didn't pay enough respect to the carrier plays.
To be fair, I've always thought that carrier micro is pretty easy. I'm surprised that so many people struggle with it.
You can teach me, master. I have many weaknesses. One of those is for sure.
Ends GG. Nice games. Nice series.